never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up like this. I'm far away from Earth and I wanna know if you exist. Mission control, do you read me? Send me my coordinates lately. Mission control, am I drifting? Tie me to someone who will love me, yeah. Wait, I think I'll last a bit longer, fine.
Welcome everyone, welcome everyone, welcome everyone to another Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Wherever you are, whatever you may be doing, thank you so much for making Ref Brandon and the Todd Family a part of your day. We always greatly appreciate it. It is a Sunday, and if you're a parent out there that lives in one of the school districts that has your kid or kids going back to school tomorrow, then you are lucky, because today is the last loud full day you will have around the house. Starting tomorrow, you'll get some peace and quiet, at least during the daytime, but I know each school system sends the school kids back to school on different days. But anyway, on to today's video. Today we're going to be reviewing SummerSlam from last night in Nashville, Tennessee. If you have any thoughts on it, please feel free to let me know. 8 matches all together. Of course, we originally had 9, and then the match between Riddle and Seth freaking Rollins was pulled off the card. So 8 matches all together, and it might be a good thing that's all they had, because they had 8 matches and the show went way longer than 3 hours. But we kicked off the night with Bianca Belair defeating Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's Championship. Logan Paul beat The Miz. Lashley beat Theory for the United States Championship. The Mysterios beat Judgment Day members Damian Priest and Finn Balor when Edge made his return and beat up on Judgment Day to allow the Mysterios to get the win. Pat McAfee defeated Happy Corbin. The Usos beat the Street Profits to retain the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships. Liv Morgan beat Ronda Rousey to retain the SmackDown Women's Championship. And in the main event, Roman Reigns defeated Brock Lesnar to retain the undisputed WWE Championship. So, no titles changed hands last night at SummerSlam. And of course, the Intercontinental Championship was not on the card, but I believe that the IC title's only been defended like one time at a pay-per-view in like 6 months. So they've pretty much made that championship mean absolutely nothing. And there was a time in the WWE when that belt was the most prestigious belt in the company, behind, of course, the WWE title. But at one time back in the day, they focused on the IC belt just as much as they focused on the WWE belt. But I feel bad for Roman Reigns, and I really do. I think I'm of the mindset that he's had that championship belt way too long. But at the same time, it goes to show that you just can't make modern day wrestling fans happy, because think about how long ago it was when WWE gave Jack Swagger the championship. Think about how long ago it was when WWE gave Jinder Mahal the championship. And I bring those examples up because people always say it's the same old, same old. Well, really, it's not. They tried Jack Swagger. It was a huge failure. They tried a Jinder Mahal. It was a huge failure. So when they try to go off the beaten path, so to speak, it doesn't work. But I agree that Roman Reigns has had the belt too long. But honestly, really, truly, what can you do? There's nobody else right now that's ready for that championship. And I know Roman Reigns has taken Brock Lesnar's path and pretty much becoming a part-time wrestler. He's been on SmackDown, I think, one time in the last like 6 weeks. But if Randy Orton's hurt and Cody Rhodes is hurt and Roman Reigns is a part-timer and Brock Lesnar's a part-timer, so either way, whichever one of them is champion, you've got a part-timer as your champion. I just don't know where else they're going to go right now. Theory is not ready. Lashley and Drew McIntyre just had the belt not too long ago. So it would be the same old if you give either one of them the belt back. So what else can you do? I don't really see anybody else that's really ready for that belt right now. So I feel bad for Roman Reigns because people already hate him and they're going to hate him even more now for holding this belt for way too long. But I think it's better for him to keep the belt until somebody else is ready than for him to drop it to somebody who's not ready, and all that's going to do is hurt their career. Because look at what Jinder Mahal's done ever since he was the world champion. Most people, unless they're a die-hard wrestling fan, couldn't even tell you that Jinder Mahal was a world champion because his championship reign was so meaningless and so pointless and so stupid. It destroyed his career because he wasn't ready. But they did it to try to do something different because people always complain it's the same old, same old. So when you have the same old, they complain. When you go off the beaten path and give it to somebody unexpected, they complain. So I really don't know what you can do. But Roman Reigns continues to be the champion, and of course the Usos have been tag team champions now for a long time as well. So the bloodline continues to look great on SmackDown. But again, any thoughts on SummerSlam, please feel free to let me know. There was a huge fight at a seafood restaurant. Battered fish everywhere. And that is your dad joke of the day. And that wraps it up for today's Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Until next time, it's Ref Brandon saying, just like in pro wrestling, life can be over by the count of 3. Tell your friends and family how much you love them. Bye.